What's up everyone, it's Jamie here from Shopify Masterclass, and today we're going to cover how you can generate your first sale on Shopify. Getting your first sale is a magical moment. It's the moment when you know that someone wants what you're selling. It's so rewarding to see that Shopify email come into your notification box and you just feel that success. All the work you put in to build your website, to get your product sourced, to get your product images, to write your description, to write your about page, to figure out your shipping settings, to figure out your payment settings, getting that all accumulated together into your first sale is something magical, and it's something that you want to generate your first, your second, your third, and you want to keep on moving. Getting that first sale is difficult. That's why today we're going to cover a few simple strategies to how you can get your first sale on Shopify. But before that, I want to quickly thank our sponsor.
Discover Profit Calc, the affordable and easy to set up Shopify app that crunches your numbers in just one click. It automatically syncs with all your accounts and expenses to calculate your profit, displaying everything in an easy-to-read dashboard so you understand your business in real time. Start for free on the Shopify App Store today.
All right, let's get started. So to start, we're going to cover 2 free ways, then 2 paid ways to how you can generate your first sale. So the first one is build an audience. This is where you create your own audience through maybe it's helping tutorials, and customers come to you by when you build your audience and you're providing something to them, and then from there you sell your products. So this could be creating a Facebook group, creating a YouTube channel, finding something to educate your audience on what you do. Let's say you sell drawing tools or drawing pencils, drawing coloring books. And instead, you have a art channel. So you have a YouTube art channel and you do tutorials on how to draw, and how to get people into drawing. And maybe you have a Facebook group linked into that, and then you have them join your group, you get to know them, you post with them, you build that audience around you, and from there you sell your products. So maybe you sell branded coloring books, branded pencils based on your YouTube channel, based on the content that you provide to them. This could be very valuable too, especially if you build something like an email list, because you own this audience. You can't have it taken away. If you stop spending ad dollars, then the audience is still going to be there. You can still contact them and you can still sell them further products. This is a slow build. This is going to take a lot of time to build your audience, but once you have it, it can be very effective and very valuable. So the second one we have here is to find your audience. So you're going to start building your audience, but at the same time, you want to find out where your audience is hanging out. Are they hanging out on forums? Are they hanging out on YouTube? Are they on TikTok? Are they on Facebook groups? Find where your audience is and get to know them. Talk to them, speak to them, understand their problems. The key thing here is when finding your audience is you can't start right away. You can't just join a Facebook group for early moms and start posting your product everywhere. That's a quick way to get banned from those Facebook groups, and then you've lost your connection with your audience. Rather, get to know them, comment, provide value, and then become a trusted resource. And then slowly you can start to sell your product. But you want to sell it in a way that's not very salesy. You want to sell it in a way where it's actually beneficial for them to use your product. Another way you might find your audience is to go into Reddit, post in the forums, so the same thing you would do in a Facebook group. It's really worth thinking where your audience hangs out and then finding them in a way and then reaching out to them in a way that's actually helpful for them. A lot of salespeople know that the best way to sell to a customer is to not actually sell them directly. It's to get to know them, understand their problems, and then provide a solution, rather than just pushing your solution in their face and your product in their face. So the third one we have here is PPC advertising. Now we're moving on to the paid section. So PPC advertising can cover anything from Facebook ads, Google ads, to anything that's pay per click. That's what PPC stands for. And is using those channels to get clicks directly to your website. This is where a lot of store owners will get the first few sales because it's very direct. You can pay money to get your product in front of people on Facebook, and it's very quick, and you can get that done within 24 hours, and then you can start generating clicks to your website, which can increase sales. I would also recommend focusing on just 2 PPC channels at the beginning. So maybe it's Facebook and Google, maybe it's Facebook and TikTok, maybe it's Pinterest and Google. You want to make sure that you really get to know the platform. You can understand the ins and outs, how you're doing your bidding, what you should be optimizing for, and how you want to reach your audience. I've seen store owners, what they do is they focus on every single channel. They're on Pinterest, they're on Google, they're on YouTube, and they don't really know how they're measuring things. They're just spending money abroad, hoping that something will come back in. Rather, you want to get really good at one channel. Buy some courses, go on YouTube, find some courses. You really want to understand. So Facebook, for example, it's really understanding about finding that right audience. It's about setting the right ad set, how to split test. And once you really get to know that PPC platform, then you can expand out. But most of your traffic is going to come from one. So really focus down on that 1 or 2. And then once you get that down, you can then move out from there. The fourth one here we have is influencer advertising. This is when you can do a sponsored post. So let's say you find someone on Instagram with 10,000 to 100,000 followers, something in terms of a micro-influencer there. Sponsored post where you give them the product and they take a photo with it and then they'll post it there. Another thing you could do is affiliate marketing, where you have a link and you share a portion of the revenue with whoever generates the sale, So you can do a combination of both. Let's say you contact a micro-influencer and they get to post with your product and they have a coupon code that has maybe their Instagram handle and 10% off. Then they might get like 20 to 30% of the revenue generated from that sale. This is also going to be a really effective way to do this at the beginning because you can do it quite cheaply. I recommend not going for the huge Instagram accounts of 1 million plus, 2 million plus. You want to find the smaller ones with really high engagement. So on Instagram, you might look at their like to follow ratio and find ones that have high like to follow ratios in your niche. Then you can contact them, then pay them per post, get maybe a custom coupon code to help you track how many sales it's generating. Then you want to slowly build that up from there. There's some networks as well. We can find other influencers and in different categories, especially for Instagram. Instagram has a lot of followers and it's very easy to track and see how much engagement they're getting. So overall, this concludes the video on how to generate your first sale for Shopify. I hope some of these tips helped you. And if you like this video, just leave a like below. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching.